Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. Whew. All right. Scared me there. All right, so what I was saying is that I was talking to a client of mine, and we were talking about we were speaking about the five love languages. And one of the things that we forget as people is that we need to remember where we came from, how far we've come, how we were raised, and who we are, right? So, why do I say that? Ladies need to understand men, right? Because a lot of times we hear, oh, but men don't understand women. I get it. I understand. But when you decide, in order for a woman to understand a man, you need to actually understand the history of that man. So in my perspective of what I shared with my client, and it kind of blew myself away when I actually shared it, and that's why I came in here real fast and I wanted to just share it with you all, is that as men, when we are raised to be men, right? We need to be leaders. We need to be a sense of power. We can't take no. We gotta fight for what we want, right? And it got me thinking, like, there's not one man out there that was not raised to actually, carry themselves like with pride and strength, and they can handle anything that that is brought to them, right? And a lot of them don't have a sensitive side, right? And when a person doesn't have a sensitive side, they just don't know how to be sensitive. Why do like a lot of people say, oh, that woman brought out the sensitive side of you? I'll tell you why. And this is something that based out of a conversation I just had. The reason why men actually get more sensitive when they get into a woman is because they get a word of affirmation that they never got growing up. Because when we were growing up, we were being developed to be men. We were developed to be a strong individual, that we can't be sensitive. So what I tell you is be careful how you treat a man, because we all don't have a sensitive side right away. Some of us has not even developed that yet, right? Some of us are still a work in progress. So a way to get into a man's heart is understanding his history, understanding how he was raised, getting to know his family, getting to know his upbringing, his surroundings. Because if you were surrounded to defend yourself for honor of whatever that source of honor may be, there's no room for nice. There's no room for sensitive. There's no room for love. There's no room for caring. So we need to learn, some of us need to learn how to love. Because women were raised to be, girls, loving, caring, kitchen, whatever. And I'm speaking old school now, so some of you may or may not understand. I'm not trying to I'm not judging anyone. I'm just speaking from the top of my head of what I feel the perspective is that we need to understand. So a man was raised to work, pay the bills, and sleep, and drink beer, and watch TV. Whatever, right? So there is no sensitive side to him. They're just macho. This is who I am. This is how I declare my strength, right? So, but when a woman comes into their life and they show them a different side, they give them a word of affirmation like, babe, wow, you're so amazing. Babe, I love you. You're so caring. You hug them. You kiss them. You show them something different. You share a value of them that no one else has ever shared with them because of how they were raised. Because there was no time to be like, ay, Kelly, like they don't want to, like a man didn't want to get brought down to another standard as just, you better succeed, you better be strong, you better be good, and you better fight. Right? So what we really want, to the point of that, what I feel, my opinion, again, this is my opinion. The way you get through a man is by respecting him, by just simply giving him a word of affirmation, a word of appreciation, caring for that man in a way that he was never cared for, because the way he was brought up is to become the man that he is. He wants to be the provider, the processor, the giver, the strength, right? But when you come into his life, you're going to give him a whole different perspective, a whole different view. You can't decide to change someone. You got to show someone the possibilities of the change if they decide to want to do it. Because when you decide to want to change someone so fast, so quick, they're not going to receive it. Because again, we are men. This is what we want. This is what we get. This is what we deserve. So you need to identify your personality of what you can give a man, so that the man could actually comprehend what you're trying to give him. Because sometimes as men, when you try to give us something that we never got, they're going to be like, what are you up to? What do you want? And why do you want it? Instead of us receiving it as like, you know what? You really care about me. You really love me. You really want to make this work. So why am I sharing this with you guys? Because I think it's very powerful that there's still a lot of men out there that are still living the strong life. There's a lot of men that were like, whatever I say goes. And if you tell them what to do, they're going to like not receive it, because like, who are you to tell me what to do? Listen, I'm a man. You can't talk to me like that. Listen, all you guys out there, let's keep it real. We all need to grow from where we're at. We need to be stronger in a different way. If you already got the strength to pay bills, to be the man of the house, to be the provider, to be whatever, there's also a sensitive side to you that can give you more wealth, more passion, more love. But you know what? A man can't do it by himself. A lady needs to bring that out of him. Because guess what? When you're surrounded by men, men don't know how to say I love you, because they think that's gay. Which there's nothing wrong with being gay. There's a choice. So if I tell one of my brothers I love you, it's because I truly love him. It ain't no other way. It ain't thinking a different way. You understand what I'm saying? So when I tell my brothers I love you, it's because I mean it, because they did something for me that no one has ever done. So imagine what you ladies out there that are listening could do for your man by simply changing your tone of voice with him, because you don't know his past. So if a lot of you are looking at him and saying, if a lot of you are looking at him and saying, do this, do that. Oh, you're a man. You're supposed to do that. It is your job. You should be getting that done. That's BS. Stop it right now. Appreciate that man. The same way you want us to appreciate you, it's the same way you need to appreciate the man. Because the man goes to work. The man busts his ass. Sometimes you don't even ask, how was your day? Imagine if you ask a man, how was your day? They're going to look at you like, since when do you care? You never asked me that before. But you need to stay consistent. Say, babe, I love you. I just wanted to know how your day was. Remember, a man is not going to understand that right away. He's going to be very apprehensive. He's gonna fall back. He's going to be like, whoa, why are you asking me these questions? He's going to get defensive. That's who we are. Men are very defensive. And men are so defensive that we don't know how to receive a comment that is a blessing for us. Because we're so defending our honor. We're defending our space. We're defending our strength. So what I want you guys to do today is that I want you to value the man in your life. I want you to allow them to discover their sensitive side without forcing it on them, without telling them, I want to change you. Okay? Hector said change you, all right? So I'm going to change you. No, don't do that. I'm not telling you to change anybody. I'm telling you to show them the possibilities of if they were to do the exact action that I'm speaking to you, it will bless them beyond measure. And it doesn't make him any less of a man. It makes him a better man. And not only would he be a better man for society, but he will be a better man for you. And that's what you want. And this is something that I've discovered throughout the years, that I'm still growing as a human being. That it's okay for me to say I love you to guys. My friends, the people that I know, that I respect, that I call brothers, that I call family. Like I used to be afraid to say that because oh, he's gonna judge me and think that I'm this and I'm that. Like, no. Like, I don't mean it in no way but what the actual word means. And a lot of you out there that, a lot of my brothers that are probably gonna watch this or are watching this, is I say it out of respect, because I respect you. You know what I mean? So as a man, it's all about respect. Respect me and I'll respect you. So if you learn to respect each other by words, because sometimes action is very loud. Action is very, it shows so much. And when you show that action to someone, forget about it. Now imagine the action and the emotion together. Imagine when you took the action and the emotion and you put it together, how much more powerful your relationship is going to be with that person, with that individual. And not for nothing, with my lady, we have a very unique relationship. She's out in California and I'm here, but we find ways to show love for each other. Makes me appreciate her more, the same way she appreciates me more by me giving her the affirmation, because I can't give her the physical touch, which her affirmation is physical touch. So I can't give her that physical touch. So I do my best to make her feel like I'm touching her in one way or another. So today, if you never text your man, or if you never text your girl, please do so right now. Just text them, I love you. I miss you. Thank you for taking up the garbage. Thank you for cooking. I appreciate you. You mean so much to me. You're such a great father. You're such a great husband. You're such a great friend. You're showing them so much freaking love. Because sometimes, guys, us men never got that tight love. Remember who gave us, as men, who are we more close to? As men, who are we more close to? Our moms. We're more close to our moms because our moms have given us that little sensitive love that we were waiting for. But our dads always gave us that tough love. You gotta play this, you gotta do this, you gotta go work for this. But our moms were always that, I love you. Gave you a kiss in the cheek that just melted your heart. You know what I'm saying? So when a woman comes into your life, she's kind of going in, and the man is expecting you to do the same thing, because that's where his safe zone is. His safe zone is in that love and affection, because we all need it. We may not tell you that we need it, but a man needs that love and affection. Trust me. We may be big and bold, and we may be tough and strong, but we all have a sensitive side that we don't want to touch because of judgment. We still want to be respected by other men. Guys, we're in a whole new world. We're in a whole new society. You can get respected by being yourself, by being crazy, by being loud, by being loving to all humanity. I love you too, Mike. I'm sure, my brother Mike, when I first said, yo, bro, not for nothing, I love you, bro. Seriously, just our relationship is this, and that. He was like, what? Yo, no homo, bro. That's how guys talk. No homo, bro. Eliminate that type of talk, guys. Eliminate. There is nothing wrong with telling another man that you love them out of respect. It's a respect factor. If you learn to respect someone by being real, you give them hope. You give them faith that there is more to life than the way they were raised. So if you can provide that to people, if you can give them that affection, that passion, that love, I promise you that things are going to change. Things are going to transform in your life in ways that is out of your control. Because God works in mysterious ways. God loves to surprise you with ways that is unimaginable. If you think you can't, you will. He's going to give you that pathway. And everyone that's in your life right now is there for a purpose. Either it be a negative one and a positive one. So with that being said, ladies, love your man just that much more. They're not perfect. They're not. We're not perfect, and neither are you. But just know that all we need is words of affirmation. Because I think that every man out there, I don't care who you are, needs words of affirmation. So if you learn, I like that, if you learn to think outside the box and actually take the time and tell someone today, man to a man, woman to a man, man to a woman, man to man, woman to woman, whatever. I want you to go out there and just say, I love you. Thank you for whatever you have done. I appreciate you. I am grateful for you. I love how you love. I know you have your unique way to do it, but I just wanted to tell you that you matter to me. That you mean the world to me. Because sometimes it's the simple things that make a big difference in someone's life. And you can be that difference. You can be that impact that makes someone say, wow, because of that, my life has changed forever. Thank you. You know how they say that behind every man is a great woman? But guess what? Behind every great woman, there's also a great man. And if we learn to be open-minded to the opportunity to see that, so many more blessings are going to come into your family. Your family deserves more out of life. Sometimes we go out and we try to seek more that we're not getting at home. Why don't you just ask? Sometimes we don't want to ask that one question that could change our whole relationship forever. So if you want to make a change in someone's life, why don't you be the first one to do it? Because if you're the only one thinking outside the box, you can help someone else think out the box as well. So go out there and make a difference. Go reach out to a man, a woman, of whatever type of relationship, and just say, thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for that. If that person did one thing for you, thank them for that. If you lost touch with this person, but that one person made a difference, that did one thing for you, just say, you remember back at such and such day when you said this to me? Thank you. Seriously, that means a lot to me. If you tell that to someone, you can change their whole life. I remember one time a person, I always have angels in disguise out there. I have angels in disguise out there. And this one person told me, Hector, you're amazing. You're great. And I've heard many people tell me that I was this. I didn't believe it because I never heard it before. But the genuine feeling that the person gave me made me feel empowered. Hence the reason why my mission today is to empower people to heal their spirit and build their body. And if we can do that with words of affirmation, life could be so much more beautiful than what it is today. Focus on the positive, and the negative will not even exist. May God bless you all. I hope you all received this message with as much strength and power that I gave it to you guys. God used me right now to deliver this message as powerful as I can be. Have faith. I want you to share this video with someone. I want you to share this video with someone that needs to hear it because they deserve it. Because they did something to change a life. Because we are powerful beyond measure. But it's time that we start doing it. We start using it. God bless you all. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. And thank you for just listening. Because sometimes we don't stop and listen to what we're being told. We ask, but we don't want to receive. So if you feel that this message hits home, if you feel that this message spoke volumes to you, share it. Share it on your page. Share it, or share it directly with someone that you love. And just tell them, you know what? I love you. I'm thankful for you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for changing my life. And if you do that, all men and all women will be stronger, not only within themselves, but in a relationship. Because I think many of you out there do not value the other person in your life as much as you should. So if you're out there and I've never told you, I just want you to know that I love you. I'm thankful for you. I'm grateful for you. And because of you, I am who I am today. Have faith, not fear. Whoop whoop. Peace.